couple of opportunities which I feel were missed, for example, at Brands Hatch, where Jason Plato had been running at the back of the field and he made a very timely pit stop. And I finished second in that race. But we know we've got the speed, and I think you've just got to be patient in a championship like this. I mean, the main thing is to be scoring well. The target is to try and win the championship, and we're very much on course at the moment.
And behind the big boys, there's an almighty battle brewing in Class B. They're the drivers of these more standard cars. Peugeot's Alan Morrison had it pretty much his own way until Knock Hill, but that's all changed. Not that he's complaining.
You know, it's good from a racing point of view for me to have a tussle with somebody. You know, so it makes the race that bit more exciting. But at the same time, it's nice to get a bit of a lead sometimes and sit back and watch it all happen.
The Class B field is growing by the week, but it's a pragmatic James Kay who's keeping Morrison most honest.
I just feel that we're definitely making progress. I also feel that the Peugeot still has an advantage, and it's still a game of catch-up, but we are catching.
And it ain't all plain sailing when you've got to share your playground with the super touring school bullies.
They're trying to get on with their race, we're trying to get on with ours, and nobody wants to sacrifice any speed, nobody really wants to compromise any more than they have to do. So everything's down to the last millimetre, and I'm sure that at some stage that's going to go pear-shaped, but at the moment everybody's been, well, the contact that has been made has been fairly minor, but let's just hope it continues that way.
Okay, not a beer now.
Revs are up, there's Menu in the foreground, Christensen alongside, jumping start from Menu, he's well away, Muller away cleanly as well. Alain Menu streaking into the distance, right behind him is Christensen, and that's Rickard Rydell in the second of the Fords looking for a Ray round. On board with James Thompson now, getting a little bit of a squeeze from Ivan Muller. Down Cascades for the first time, Muller on the right, Rydell on the left, that's tricky. Just through, mind the manners, please. Rydell just slides through that great pass on board with Thompson. That's Muller alongside us. Coming down into the hairpin for the first time. We've got a break soon. Under brakes now. There's some contact. What? That's Jason Plato. Jason Plato looks like he tagged his teammate. That's right. Rydell is off as well. Muller's caught up in that. Plato went into the middle of that like a grenade. Meantime, Menu's away cleanly, and so is Christensen. Some damage there to Anthony Reid's car. Looks like some tyre smoke there, tyre hitting the side of the car there. I think he was in behind Jason Plato and all of that. Now we're on board with Matt Neal meantime, and that's Gabriele Tarquini chasing us up Clay Hill. We're on the first lap. The field trying to recover from that great big shuffle. The order from qualifying will be dramatically changed from this. Out in the lead though, look at that, Alain Menu and Tom Christensen have absolutely bolted away courtesy of that accident.
Well, then you're doing a superb job as ever, and on that pole position, in spite of having to carry 30 kilograms of weight, Boardman Dale doesn't seem to feel it at all.
That first lap incident meant the deployment of the safety car once again, and like earlier in the season at Brands Hatch, Alain Menu's first lap advantage disintegrated. The accident was more like touring car dominoes, with the first fall to Jason Plato locking up all four wheels and hitting teammate Ivan Muller, who then in turn hit Rickard Rydell. Muller's feelings were obvious to all. The restart, and Honda's Tom Christensen tried an opportunistic maneuver around the outside of Alain Menu. Carrying too much speed, his Honda became out of shape, and taking to the dirt gave the Vauxhall of Vincent Rademacher the opportunity to take second. And that's how it stayed to the checkered flag. Alain Menu from Vincent Rademacher and Tom Christensen.
Okay, well done, Alan. Good race. Well done.
Oh, and that win for Menu gave Ford its 500th touring car win.
That's one for the record books, isn't it? I mean, it's great to be the one who gets that victory for Ford. You know, that's good. But the main thing for me is that I got one more win for this year's championship, and